Report. This is the Bloc Report. You're listening to the Bloc Report. The B, the O, the T, dash C. The Bloc Report is what this means. Bloc Report is the Bloc Report. You're listening to the Bloc Report. BLOCREPORT is what the B with me. Posse on the MIC. Spelling out so there's no doubt. You know what the show is all about. What's in, what's new, come out my mouth. Block on the press, especially selected. Come and correct and never rejected. Creative comments, right protected. Music, you are now connected.
The Bloc Report is recorded at Potsy's Palace in Hosoyamada, Kushiro, Kanoya City in southern Japan, in front of a studio audience of hideously huge insects and arachnids. This is the Bloc Report at blocsonic.com for September 2018. I'm your host, Potsy, of the internet's Cheese and Podsy, who also release music with blocSonic. Each month, this show will feature new releases from blocSonic artists and selections from the Bloc Report chart system's Heat of the Month's Top 5. I'll also be interviewing blocSonic artists to dig deeper into their creative processes and to give fans a listen behind the scenes. This month, the no-brainer and easiest to get a hold of, I'll be interviewing my brother, The Cheese, who at the time of the recording of this show brings us the latest blocSonic release, Barnaby Comes Alive. I'll be on the road with him in Kagoshima City in southern Japan to find out more about his new albulation after the new release and top 5 segments of the show, so let's get into some new music. First up is what's become a Net Label Day tradition, which was July 14th, Donnie Ozone's unit drop format release, end of the show, Mr. Name. Take a listen and fill in the blank for Mr. Name. After that, from the Silent Partners' July 7th 45 format release, 6 on a 7 Part 6, we'll listen to the track Sleazy Nectars, Juice for the Honorable Sleaze, Rest in Peace. This is a dedication to the great Brian Davis, also known as the Honorable Sleaze, a musical talent who the world lost a little over a year ago. Following this moment to remember Sleazy Wonder is the track Wait a Second, from Viktor Van River's July 6 Max Block format release, Bio Robot. Last October, he brought us his blocSonic debut, Triumph of Unconscious, and now returns with this new EP with 5 cuts that take you on a dark journey into electronic down-tempo hip-hop that'll leave you fiending for more. And to round out this month's new releases is the track The Rise of the Machines from Mported Flow's June 19th extended edition format release, Sensitive Information XE. It was back in 2002 when Mported Flows released his independent debut, Sensitive Information, a 7-track EP featuring collaborations with global hip-hop records artists Regenerated Headpiece, Old Yist, Lincoln's Second Assassin, and Don Q. Now, nearly 5 years after our release of Mported's debut LP, 3-Prong Fork, we've got the extended edition reissue of the EP packed with previously unreleased extras.
Hey everybody, this is Donnie Ozone checking in. It's my latest uni drop, end of the show, Mr. Name.
Here on the one and only Bloc Report, with the only one, your host with the mega most,
Pot C. It's blocSonic, baby!
Then I came back to Earth. I was reincarnated to live through the 80s. They said I should dress well and drive a Mercedes. They said this would help me impress all these ladies. I said all of these ladies, they only wanna cage me. All they ever talk about is marriage and babies. Do I look like a sucker? Do you think I'm crazy? Spend my whole life savings on a one-day party. What are we celebrating? My own incarceration? Hell no, this time around in this incarnation. Gonna take a holiday, one long vacation. You can find me sitting quietly in meditation. Gonna make writing poetry my vocation. And I know that no money equals no worth. I've gotta pay for every move I'm making on this earth. I've gotta pay for love, I've gotta pay for dirt. I gotta pay for my coffin riding in the hearse. I met a man who saw the future, say in the future days, well, it's really only gonna get worse. Like alien invasions, war between nations, nuclear bombs versus laser beam ray guns, street looters pulling 6-shooters, breaking out windows, setting fire to the local hooters, flocks of vultures eating dead bodies in the street, government lockdown, military police. Who's inside the UFOs? Are they friends or foes? Who really really knows, is this the end of the Truman Show?
generated headpiece. Oh yeah, on the keyboard. I gotta make sure I remember where the beat's at, but it's Mported flows where the treat's at. Phonic, you need that. New York City, Pittsburgh connection. I'm Mported flows. From right when that beat drops, might be in Monroeville tomorrow, might be in Queens, but it goes. From right when that beat drops, here's the hooks. At first they're puzzled, going where's the looks? 10 snares and look again, hit them with the book again, or get them with the sneak it in. They wanna make it so I never speak again, but nah, hip-hop arise, it's about time we've arrived on the scene. All this while we've kept a smile amongst the rise of machines. What could friends do for you, and what could they do to you, and what should you do if the whole thing is new to you? Let me explain it, take a listen to this. The world's sick, I bet the next website's Laker girls taking a piss. Rappers baked and hissing on a mic and airwaves pumping it daily, while I got Jay Lee, Brianna and Paige bumping with Haley, teaching them letters to make each of them better MCs than I could ever dream. Even if I made them on sweaters and sold them to fools and malls for $67 a piece, wondering if he even gets to heaven, will he honor the peace? A follower swallowed a piece of his pride for release on a ride. How can he get out when neighbors call police if he tried? It was all released when he cried, at least at the time. He wasn't being molested by priest and a mime. At least with the rhyme he had a chance to change it. When Thug diseased his dick, now he gotta dance to drain it. From right when that beat drops, here's the hooks. At first they're puzzled, going where's the looks? 10 snares and look again, hit them with the book again, or get them with the sneak it in. They wanna make it so I never speak again, but nah, hip-hop arise, it's about time we've arrived on the scene. All this while we've kept a smile amongst the rise of machines. My brain's hot, sending signals down my spinal to blow the fuck up and get my stuff on vinyl. Mine'll shine on the darkest night. Hand dude my keys, tell him park this right. Till then, I'm just surviving, saving roaches, watching my ass endangered, braving poachers. Extinction, don't think son, I ain't faking rap, doing it for the love, you know, coming up on tapes and that. Summing up the snakes and rats is just deception. Realize it ain't nothing, just cussing, lust, affection. Jealous of the skill, mad without an outlet, living a life not knowing what it's about yet. As for me, it's now or never to get my family fed. Got lyrics for your head, don't even hand me lead or a pistol, check my crystal ball. Look y'all, I'm ride buying. What if it's 2003 and you still ain't rocking me? I died trying. From right when that beat drops, here's the hooks. At first they're puzzled, going where's the looks? 10 snares and look again, hit them with the book again, or get them with the sneak it in. They wanna make it so I never speak again, but nah, hip-hop arise, it's about time we've arrived on the scene. All this while we've kept a smile amongst the rise of machines.
You download it, you listen to it, you love it. It's the Bloc Report. With who? The one and only, Posse.
And now it's time for the Bloc Report's Heat of the Month Top 5. This month's Top 5 was compiled on August 29th and features the top 5 most listened to releases over a 30-day period. Daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, and all-time charts are also available through the Bloc Report link under the Releases tab at blocSonic.com. At number 5 is the album version of Facing the Sea from the band Garmisch's September 14th, 2010 Max Block format release of the single from their self-titled album. At number 4 is the track Lost Act from Ken Luck's May 4th, 2018 Max Block format release Every Cut Deep, which was produced by Cutside. And at number 3 is the track Back Up Off the Mic from Eli and the Mannings May 8th, 2018 improv block format release Magical Cookies. Check them out.
The Bloc Report, top 5 round, goes down for the last 30 days, last heat of the month, the heat of the month, the heat of the month for September 2018.
Heat of the Month Top 5, number 5.
It's a play. place where the small houses lean on each other. Small, small wooden houses facing the islands and the sea. And the sea. It's a place where the seagulls circle, hoping to catch some fish from the sea. In the harbor, rusty fishing boats coming in from the east. From the east. That's a place where we grew up. It's the place where we grew up. That's the place where we grew up. It's the place where we grew up. On a day when the sun is shining, the most beautiful place to be. Sunlit waves turn into gold, but it's not the place to be anymore. But our books, good day and good night, silhouettes against the sky. Been there for hundreds of years. No one remember why. Remember why. That's the place where we grew up. It's the place where we grew up. That's the place where we grew up. It's the place where we grew up. It's the place where the small houses lean on each other. Small, small wooden houses facing the islands and the sea. And the sea. That's the place where we grew up. It's the place where we grew up. That's the place where we grew up. It's the place where we grew up.
Heat of the month, top 5, number 4.
Hey, look,
What's up?
you know we gotta do a round 2 on them, right?
Are we going for the KO? Can I? Russ!
Welcome to the lost act where they never cross back. Raw rap, all snap on them like a ball cap. Fall back, running head on and get your skull cracked. Right mind music, this is what you call that. A soundtrack moving everything you see around. Keep the world spinning every time they put a needle down. They need a sound, game injury, they kneeing down. Unique is now depleted, I believe in that they need it now.
I'm freaking out at the beacon, loneliness seeming crowded. To get in touch with my inner self is a breeding ground of grieving. Now we're defeated, hours of being down. I got nothing in the end but a bunch of friends. Busters in my circumference itching to humble them. So to really call them friends got me wondering. It's cumbersome to miss the jungle with this vivid tunnel vision. They say my train of thought might have laid them off.
Word to the wordsmiths, I gotta have a word with what happened to a verse when every word was perfect with purpose. Mike Vandal, who that perp is. Let me paint a portrait, live and proportioned. Size them up, cut side, you supplied the cut. Might erupt everything that we might have touched. Don't be minding us, gold mining from the mind above. Minus us, MCs never knew what time it was.
You kinda bugging, we rhyme beloved, just sign and cut it. A check that is, this is how we does it. Supernatural crew, you have to recruit the battle. They retired, I'm trying to loot my travels. Winning off the beginning, don't tip the iceberg. Cause if you fell off, I ain't got no nice words. Titanic with mind vanishing, tide planets. Can't hack this, I'm Galactus.
Witness the awakening, madmen making them wanna migrate to clear space like an atrium. Birds been aping them, jars been scraping them. So I figure there's nothing I haven't ate from them.
Skating when I fly by, I should wait for them. Take your time, dog. I'm the rhyme god, so if you prefer-lies, you ain't here from a breath of mine. This mirror match make them recognize.
Let me testify, feel this a test of my quest. So yes, I guess that is best I rhyme. Bets align, money on them, no one offering us. Got a buzz, gonna keep dropping till my coffin does.
I'm fresh up off the plug, laying still lifeless. Staring at the ceiling, it's a real crisis. 187 on an ill night, and when the sun hates heaven, nigga, real righteous. I mean, I don't know what to say. We don't play. Whoa, there's a mic right there.
Heat of the month, top 5, number 3.
Back up off the mic, back up off the mic, back up off the mic. Back up off the mic. Back up off the mic.
Back up off the mic. I drop my craft. I put you to the F or in the back. Yo, who's got my back? I'm on the attack. Have the microphone. It's nice to be home. All the way in hell, you know that we will. All night long, we will sing our song. You know we got this stuff going. Oh, we don't know where we're going, but we know the journey is very nice. Yeah. We like to put that stuff on ice. We'll drop that stuff with the liquid dough on the table. Oh yeah, we got that stuff French or not even Italian. We drop the lyrics like we were big stallions coming through the fields and running like the alien. Whenever the lyrics flowing out, I might get tongue twisted. You know I'm twisted. Yo, a lot of friction and you get this stuff on your finger. You know the crazy stuff and it goes on nigga. Oh yeah, we got this crazy light show. We got this stuff we don't know. We always bring what we can. We have the stuff and we will begin our show. You know it's time to go. Hello, anyone wanna pick up and catch the flow? I love the affection, the attention, and all the teamwork.
What?
Now we're down to the top 2, and number 2 is Donnie Ozone's Net Label Day unit drop format release, End of the Show, Mr. Name. It was played at the top of the show in the new releases segment. Be kind and rewind if you want to hear it in its chart position of number 2. So that leaves us with number 1 spot for the September 2018 edition of the Bloc Report's Heat of the Month Top 5, which goes to Dr. Mindflip's track, Rootless, from the July 29, 2014 Max Block format release, Every Waking Moment, which, for blocSonic trivia buffs, just happened to be our 200th release. Check it out.
Heat of the month, top 5, number 2. We already played it. Heat of the month, top 5, number 1.
can dance, you can move, you can slide, you can groove if you want to. You can dance, you can move, you can slide, you can groove if you want to. Rootless, use this form that you just borrowed for a while. Yeah, Rootless, use this form that you just borrowed for a while. Get your face wet, there's no law against it yet if you want to. You can spend all your time in a bottle of wine if you want to. Ooh, you get lost in a screen till you're inside till green, and the button you shout till the woods seem to shout out your name. It's in vain, cause you lock up your brain, it's a shame. It's a motherfucking shame. Rootless, use this form that you just borrowed for a while. Yeah, Rootless, use this form that you just borrowed for a while. Borrowed for a while. Borrowed for a while. Where's your smile? Where's your smile? Give me that smile!
You're listening to the Bloc Report with the Pot C. What else would you be doing, man?
And now it's time for the Bloc Report interview. I'll be interviewing my brother, The Cheese, who gives us the 411 on his latest blocSonic original albulation, Barnaby Comes Alive, which was released on August 17th, which also was the day after our mom's birthday, so maybe it was all just a day late birthday present. The interview takes place on the road with him in Kagoshima City in southern Japan after hitting the recycle shops for some record crate digging with our boys JJ and Lil Nicky. It's recorded on my phone and captures all the excitement and drama of navigating multiple lanes of craziness on a busy artery in the big box business end of Kagoshima City. For blocSonic trivia buffs, this is the part of Japan where many scenes from the James Bond film You Only Live Twice were shot, so let's get to it.
Alright, we're rolling with Cheese in the Cheesemobile and the kids, and we'll talk about Cheese's brand new album, Barnaby Comes Alive. We got 3 joints from that. We've got the intro, we've got Toe to Toe, and we got the final joint. We got the Golden Girls. So tell us about this. Tell us about intro first.
Well, we are thinking about the Golden Girls, but I think the Return might be the better.
Alright, scratch that. You're gonna have to just download the album to find out about Golden Girls. We're gonna listen to the Return.
Yeah.
Alright, start with the intro. What's going on?
Yeah, well, the intro is like the track that comes on before the second track. So, you know, I mean, and the intro is actually, I think, the longest track on the album. I'm not sure, but it might possibly be that. You know, usually intros have a reputation of being pretty short, but
yeah, actually, I think the intro is the longest joint on there, and it kind of stops and it sounds like you're going to the next song, but it's still the intro song.
Yeah.
So don't be fooled.
Yeah, the intro's got quite a bit of different segments to it. So yeah, but I think the best part is probably the Dairy Queen treat meal. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's the best part for me. Yeah.
The best part for Cheese is the Dairy Queen treat meal. All right, why don't you tell us about Toe to Toe?
Toe to Toe is an older joint that is now being released finally, which was a beat put together by Frenick, aka.
Hey, geez, calm down on the enthusiasm.
Ben Banyard.
Who didn't want us to use his real name?
Yeah, but
the guy wearing the mask. Yeah, here's his fingerprints.
But that was through hookups through Acid Planet, and then
which no longer exists.
Yeah.
So you can try to search the Acid Planet, folks. It's not there.
Yeah, you have to take my word for it.
Yeah.
It was a thing.
Was a thing.
Yeah.
Actually happened. All right, and tell us about the return. What's the return about?
Well, the return is the return's got more of a sound that you kind of imagine to be a scratch track sound, whereas a lot of the other tracks on the album are done in a way that's
ruining your imagination.
Yeah, well, that is I guess wouldn't be like the standard procedure. So yeah, but again, that's something that you'd have to decide for yourself anyways. But
the choose your own scratch adventure songs.
Yeah, page 48. You want to go back to page 10 because if you go to page 5, that's it.
Yeah. And if you listen to all the songs in order, you just die at the end.
Yeah. But it's unfortunate we don't have that Canucks magazine with us to tell you about Brannigan's.
All right. For those who don't know, we also host another FM radio show called the Ozone Underground Hip Hop Show here in southern Kyushu in Kagoshima Prefecture. And Cheese's duties on that are usually grabbing these old Canucks magazines that I got. You get them when you go to the game. I don't think you get them anymore. And it has you the roster and the lineups for both teams. And then it's got all these old advertisements for restaurants and haircuts and shoes and TVs and smokes and booze. And Cheese usually just tells us all about that. Nothing related to what we're playing.
I think the ones that we had, we found on an account of they were Lens. But we ended up having a couple of them, and then
and now they're just there forever.
Yeah.
Right.
You can buy some like some solid state TVs. You can get the Akai tape deck in the contest. You can win the disco pants. Everything.
Okay, all right. Now we really sideline here. Tell us why you made this album in the first place.
Well, nobody's really been taking much notice into the word Barnaby. So I figured, what a better way to, kind of reintroduce the world to that word by making a scratch album to go along with it, and then and there's also ties to the Mr. So sketch for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, where it's the scam inside a scam.
But the scam is actually the scam.
Yeah, it's a real difficult world out there for consumers
and for investigative reporters.
Oh yeah, but
we just gave away the ending to that one. So if you are searching up Mr. Show investigative reports, scams and flams, that's how it ends.
Yeah, but you stick around for the weather report.
Yep.
With Turk Finnery.
All right. Now you make a scratch album. How do you pick all your samples, like for the beats and everything?
Let's see. For the beats, well, a lot of the beats are just.
Well, the beats don't matter. It's just what the cuts are.
Well, no, like the beats are comprised of like drum scratches and then sounds, and then a lot of the sounds come from old Fruity Pebbles commercials, and
where they should come from.
Yeah, it's and then that's combined with a lot of quotables from like favorite MCs, raps and stuff. If I can get an acapella, and then a along with that, just different sounds from records that hopefully no one's ever heard before, or they have heard it.
So let's give them a list of what they are, and they can go and get them themselves.
Yeah. Well, they're in the credits. There is some detailed information on what a lot of the sources are.
Dude, I've seen the credits you wrote.
But
anyways, it's available right now.
Yeah, sorry we didn't include the coloring page in this album, but we definitely we're gonna put that priority for the next one.
Well, the dude that's on the cover, you can change the color of that guy if you want. Right now it's kind of yellow, kind of gold. I mean, it's pretty easy to just color that guy in like orange or purple or whatever you want. And again, yes, go ahead.
We got super props for Jaden Poole coming through with the artistic handiwork as well, with the picture she drew. And
that's a picture of a photo I took ages ago.
Yeah.
I gotta dig up that photo. And that's at the Fraser house. Yo, we got JJ, we got Lil Nicky in the back seat making noises.
Yeah, JJ is saying help.
Help.
But
Nicky, what's going on?
JJ's also in the album and in the background and some of the recordings.
And in the background of this interview.
Yeah, and he's got a picture and doing the Superman cut.
No, that's actually what Cheese looks like. He's that small.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's JJ in the photos. All right, man. What else you got to tell people?
Well, so you had Barnaby Comes Alive. So right now we're working on a live scratch album where we recorded in one take via 4 turntables and a sampler and a keyboard, and then that'll be called Barnaby Memorexed.
All right. There you have it. And if that album ever sees the light of day, I'll be surprised as you are.
Yeah. So and who knows? Maybe we'll get Stevie P in there, and maybe Tatsumi, and maybe DJ Rags, because he's gonna be in Japan for 3 months coming up. So if he comes down to Kagoshima, you hear that, Rags? We have to get you in on that. And then Stevie P might drop by, and then Tatsumi, if we can get him. He's busy though, doing a lot of things. So. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that.
All right. The important thing you got to know is if you're in Japan and you're in Kyoto on September 16th, there's 2 chances to see Cheese and yours truly Potsy with the crew, which is Sound Junkies Entertainment, which is High Snow and Cheese. List them off for me.
All right, so we got High Out is going to be down, and then we'll have Shosho and Seiji busting out the moves, and Takashi as well, and I think who else? Yeah, High Snow's got his backing band. I think they might even do like a Rage Against the Machine cover. I don't know. They'll be doing a lot of things. But come down and check it out. I think there'll be like a vending cart or something like that. Maybe some cold drinks.
All kinds of goodies. The info is on the Cheese and Potsy Facebook page. Just go Facebook, Cheese and Potsy. The venues and the times will be listed on there. Also, you can just go directly to okasonic.com. That's OKA-SONIC.com. I don't know if they wanted to tie it into blocSonic. No, it's just been that for forever. All right, Cheese, final thoughts and we wrap it up.
All right. Well, yeah, man, we gotta. That's the thing, man. You gotta just do it like Foster Hewitt, you know. And what else? Pickles always cost a nickel. You'll figure it out, man. Just check out the album, and then it'll all make sense.
All right, we out of here. Peace.
I'm blazing the joint.
on the fader.
You know just what had to do.
Make it move. On the wheels, on the wheels, on the wheels.
It's the one, all because it's so much fun. A super surprise! Each one has a party right inside. Hey guys, wait for me! Hey guys, wait for me! Hey guys, wait for me!
Support for community radio comes from the Wendell G. and Muriel Fathright-Corbelman Foundation and Sweetums Cares, a non-profit group that puts umbrella hats on homeless people when it rains.
EF South jam like a tech. EF South jam like a tech. EF South jam like a tech. EF South jam like a tech with correct technique. Doing what I gotta do. Call me a hip hop tip tactician. Doing what I gotta do. Call me a hip hop tip tactician. Doing what I gotta do. Call me a hip hop tip tactician.
actual right.
Sense condensed into the form of home. Just like that. Sense condensed. Sense condensed into the form of home. Just like that. Jazz, hip hop, no one never stops.
Waiting, playing, anticipating. Ripping the microphone 'cause I'm motherfucking 60. Mad like Rambo, or maybe like Commando. Trying to get on second. The return. Coming back like the turn of the champ.
problems with your card.
What problems?
Well, the first problem is that it came up stolen. The second problem is that it's a BK Kids Club card. See? Has wheels on it.
On the wheel. The wheels of steel.
What a difference. Grab it. So right.
Download it, take it with you on the go. You're listening to the one and only Posse on the Bloc Report.
Well, that wraps it up for this month. There wasn't time for the blocSonic Digging in the Crate segment, so here's an oldie from Cheese that hasn't seen the light of day in a while. From the Puck Crew spin-off group, the Rubbz, here's Cheese as he was previously known as DJ Murtle when he was 17 with the cut track DJ Murtle Rubbz Records. This is Potsy signing off for the Bloc Report for September 2018. Peace!
And if you're in Japan, in Kyoto, on the 16th of September, the most important information.
Chief, what are you after, man?
You going. Okay, Cheese, you gotta focus on the road. Cheese is driving when we're doing this interview, folks. And we got kids going crazy in the backseat.
Hey, did something fall on the ground, maybe?
Nigga, do recon. See if he drops something if you're trying to get it. This is all part of the interview. Well, pick it up and give it to him, dude.
Oh, that's okay, man. Yeah, I'll give him this guy instead. Here, take that guy.
That guy.
What, you got another guy? Okay. Hold on, man.
Alright, we got a red.
Alright, just a sec here.
Listen to the one and only amazing Posse on the Bloc Report, brought to you by blocSonic.
You've been listening to another blocSonic Blockcast.
Head on over to blocsonic.com to discover more great music.